Well, hello, my friends. How is everyone today? It's an absolutely spectacular day here in South Alabama. I'm Jack, and I'd like to welcome you to Raw Tropical Living. Had a good day in Pensacola yesterday. As you can see, there's a little bit of a difference, huh? A little bit of a upgrade. That's kind of what we do in the South. Mamas will take, well, my mother didn't take me, but mamas will take their youngins to the barber shop at the first of the summer, and they'll skin their heads or scalp them. Cut it real short for that hot summer, which is coming. It's actually already here. But no, I just hit up my little hair salon yesterday and decided to get rid of some of this weight. And that's more than anything, more than how it looks or whatever. It feels so good. It's so much weight off. Funny story, I was sitting in the chair and I put my hair in a ponytail to show her about where to make the first cut, and I started noticing it, and I was like, wait a minute. Huh. I said, that should be long enough. I said, hey, do you guys work with anybody? Do y'all donate or whatever? And she says, yeah, we can donate. She says, let me go see what's the minimum amount. And the minimum amount was either 8 or 10 inches, and I think mine was at least 12. So I said, oh, let's do it. So she put a rubber band on it, cut it off. Actually, I got a photo of that. Maybe I'll share it on Twitter, not Twitter, on Instagram or somewhere one of these days. But yeah, it turned out to be quite a bit. It feels so much lighter. She knew what she was doing. I wasn't so sure about a woman doing the beard. I started to go to this barber shop down there for the beard, but she was real good. Had a husband and a father she's done some styling on before. So yeah, feels good, feels light. You know, with recent changes in circumstances, I'm going to be making some moves here pretty soon. A little bit of an image upgrade. It's a little bit more versatile to some of the places I'll probably be going, and always good for a change, huh? As I'm sitting here, I thought I'd have a nice visual aid for this video today with some watermelon juice that I actually just blended up in the blender. I finished off watermelon for breakfast this morning, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video today, is because I've actually gotten some good melons so far, some pretty decent melons. This melon that I got, that this is from, I finished up this morning. I ate some, made the juice, and I've got a second one on the counter in there. So having 1.5 melons for today, I decided watermelon's just that's kind of going to be the theme of the day. I'm not going to only have watermelon. There will probably be some ice cream this evening, but I'm going to see how far watermelon goes. I'm going to go and go and go. I think I'm just going to eat watermelon until I either get to dinner time, and then it's ice cream, or until I'm like, okay, I want something else or whatever, but I can't see that really happening. So as soon as I do this video, I'm going to go sit in the sun and get some vitamin D and soak up this watermelon juice. So I just thought it's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely logical. Now, I don't know if statistically speaking, for any fact checkers and people that take things literal out there, if watermelon is actually the #1 weight loss food. But I'll tell you what, you'd be hard pressed to find anything. Maybe, I mean, okay, yeah, you could eat something like celery, but how much celery? Could you eat your fill of celery? I like celery. I love celery. I love celery juice. But really, could you eat your fill of celery? I don't think I could. But yeah, I mean, you know, and I started looking up some of the facts because, you know, I finished off that half of a watermelon this morning. Basically, between the juice and what I ate, I will have had a half a watermelon after I drink my juice here. And I'm, you know, it kind of holds me for a while. In fact, I noticed, what night was it? What night? Oh, it was Friday night. I had some watermelon on Friday, and it kept me full, and it kind of overlapped. And I think there was probably about 2 hours, at least 2 hours, if not a little bit more, between watermelon in the afternoon and my ice cream. But normally, where there's no problem eating that ice cream all the way down in the evening, I was kind of towards the end going, oh, this is weird. I'm starting to get full already. I finished it, of course, but it makes you feel full, you know. The watermelon's got fiber to it. Well, obviously, when I juice it like that, it doesn't, but the watermelon has fiber. Watermelon is 90% water. It's basically sugar water. It tastes so good, but there's nothing to it. If you ate a whole watermelon, there'd be about 1,400 calories. But just to really put watermelon in perspective, about 2 cups of cubed watermelon has 80 calories, so there's no calories hardly at all in there. You can eat your fill of it. It's very hydrating. You're getting 2 benefits at one time. Especially during the summer. You're eating light. It's hot. You're hydrating yourself. You're self-cooling your system. You feel cooler. You feel lighter, just by the fact that your body's not having to, devote so much blood flow to digesting food. So you feel lighter. You feel good all the time, and you got that little spring in your step. Very hydrating, which also, of course, means it's very cleansing. It just cleanses the body. And I'll tell you what, it's somewhat of a diuretic. Even drinking water, I noticed the other day, like when I went real heavy on the watermelon, and I'm sure today, I don't know if I better leave the house. I better be close to the bathroom the whole day, because you're going to pee all day long. It will go through you, but it's so clean. It's just such a clean feeling. And I think the reason I'm excited is because I haven't had good watermelon in ages. I've almost given up. I've almost gotten bitter over watermelon. In fact, I see people, like the last couple of years, sometimes I see people sharing watermelon and I just get, I wish they'd quit sharing that damn watermelon. I'm sick of hearing about watermelon, because I wasn't getting any good watermelon. Now, I'm not going to go nuts, you never know. That one could have been, I have had 2 though. I got one at a different source last weekend, got this one. Now I'm going to cut the 3rd one here probably about midday. Now, if the good melon keeps coming, this could be the summer of melon for Jack. Because, I grew up eating a lot of watermelon, but I haven't lived around this parts since I've become vegan. Well, I did get here in July of last year, but I didn't really know my way around very much. I didn't know little tricks. I didn't know, okay, branch out, go check here, go check there. I've still got a watermelon spot that's supposed to be real good, supposed to have some real good watermelons I haven't checked out yet. But if I can get steady melons this summer, I may eat more melons this summer than I've ever eaten in any particular year. That kind of blew me away the first year, how many bananas I ate. I'm like, damn, I ate more bananas this year than I've eaten in my whole life put together. But, what better way? Is there any more enjoyable way to lose weight? Okay, as long as you can get watermelon, go ahead, play devil's advocate. What's the pitfall in this? Go ahead and tell me why you can't do that. Something delicious, something cooling, something you enjoy, something you can eat as much as you want of. That's why I'm saying it can be a weight loss food as well, because what is most diet, what is much weight loss associated with? Restriction, restricting your calories. Oh, I can't eat this. Oh, I can't eat again until mid-morning. Oh, it's time for my mid-morning snack. No, go nuts. Cut a watermelon in the morning and eat as all you want throughout the day. Yeah, especially if all you're eating is watermelon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm kind of curious to see how much watermelon I go through today. But let's see, what else? Yeah, I already mentioned that. It keeps you feeling full. There's just no other way to put it. To me, this is the #1 weight loss food for our people. Well, it's the #1 weight loss food for all. Now, some people might, and I used to remember this, and now I think back a lot of times how people would say, well, no, I don't believe that fruit can make you fat. Fruit can make people on a standard American diet fat, because they're just eating fruit kind of as snacks and desserts and whatever. And it's in addition to all the bad food and all the calories they're taking in. It's not the fruit that's making you fat, it's all that other garbage that you're taking in that's making you fat. But yeah. You take your choice. You can suffer and you can do some program and you can have all this planned out and you can go to Chronometer and you can put stuff in a statistic and this and that and you can write down and blah, 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 blah. Or you can just eat watermelon for the summer. I'm telling you right there, and I'm not saying, don't take me 100% literally, it's not something you would live on long term all the time, but you could basically turn yourself raw vegan by using these 2 things. Watermelon juice and banana ice cream. Summertime, it's hot. You could make a whole day of that. Now, of course, we need to get our greens in, but what I'm saying is Anytime you're having that trouble time of the day and you want to do something bad, have some ice cream, have some watermelon juice. I'm telling you guys, this is the time of year to do it. This is really the time of year to do it. Any time of the year is the time to do it. But now is the time to really set your lifestyle in stone, to really solidify it. Because you do it, you make yourself solid during the months when it's easier. And then you're more fortified, you're ready. When winter comes, when it gets a little bit more challenging, your body's changed a little bit. Your body's not just constantly bugging you, needing all these things. You might be able to deal with the cold weather a little bit better next year. But anyhow, watermelon, 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 whether it's for weight loss, which I'm not doing it for. In fact, another reason I decided to do this video, I was sort of thinking about it the other day, is because I'm going to have to be careful with all this watermelon that I don't just like get ridiculous uber skinny this summer, because I can do that. I've already, I dropped a few pounds this spring, and then since my mom's been in the nursing home and I've just been busy back and forth doing this, doing that, taking care of the house, a little stressed, a little anxious, whatever, you know, I've been noticing, you know, and I eat the watermelon, my weight has dropped a little bit, so. It works. It works. Enjoy yourself. And do this. Eat the watermelon, drink the watermelon. And I saw some in Target yesterday. Get you some of those popsicles. Your kids are going to love that. If you've got a kid that doesn't like popsicles, I'd worry about that kid. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And we will see you tomorrow. Peace.